Councillor Sabi George, for what purpose do you rise?
Thank you, Madam President. I request unanimous consent to make a statement about the passing of a councillor from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Go ahead, Councillor Sabi George.
Thank you, Madam President. Councillor Marielle Franco was 38 years old. Councillor Marielle Franco was a mother. Councillor Marielle Franco was a Black LGBT female representative, the only Black LGBT female representative on the 51-seat council in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Councillor Marielle Franco was assassinated last Wednesday, March 14th. Councillor Franco gave her life fighting for what she believed in, and for that today, I want all of Boston to say her name. Marielle was from Maré, a favela in Rio. Favelas are known in Brazil as urban settlements that have historically been low-income, heavily policed areas with a lack of access to public services. Marielle dedicated her life to fighting for favela residents, many of whom are Afro-Brazilian like herself, and speaking out against social injustice and police brutality they face on a daily basis. She also fought for the women of Brazil, particularly Afro-Brazilian women who constantly faced extreme violence, racism, and sexism. A recent study showed that young Black women in Brazil are twice as likely to suffer from murder as their white counterparts. She dedicated her career as a councilwoman to helping those populations. She led the House Committee on Women. She led the committee that tracks Rio's military intervention. Just the day before her death, she publicly denounced the murder of a young man killed by police in a favela. As a city council, we recognize that the murder of this extraordinary, innovative, Black, gay public servant is devastating not only to her family, community, and city, but also the world. As a city council made up of 6 women, women of color, we recognize that we will not be silent and accept this attempt to silence women of color's voices. I am sure we can all identify a piece of ourselves in Marielle and what we stood for. We will not stop fighting for what Marielle has fought for. Today, that is why today, I and my 5 sisters in service would like to recognize and pay tribute to the councilor. We ask you to celebrate her life by remembering the commitment she made to public service, recognizing her devotion to the human rights of women and men of the Rio, and to please say her name, Marielle Franco. I would like to leave you today with the words that Marielle left with a group of Black women she was addressing at a roundtable discussion before she was slain. It was a quote from Audre Lorde. I am not free while any woman is unfree, even when her shackles are very different from my own. We are actually, Kelly Ransom from my office was actually able to find the appropriate people to send this to so that it will not go unreceived. And I'd like to thank all of you for signing on and for allowing me to speak today.